/festival.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us for some movies chosen by this month's guest programmer. I'm happy to be joined by comedian, actor, writer, and movie lover, Patton Oswalt, who selected our lineup of films. Patton's a familiar face and voice to movie and television audiences from his work on such TV shows as The King of Queens, Reno 911, and Justified. He was also the voice of Remy the Rat, who loves food in Pixar's great animated hit Ratatouille. And later this month, you can see him on the big screen again with Ben Stiller in The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Thanks for being with us, Patton.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Nice to have you here.
It's great. It is awesome to be here.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, Patton's first choice is one of the great comedies from the Ealing Studios in England. It's the wonderful Kind Hearts and Coronets, released in 1949 with Alec Guinness playing 8 members of a family named Descoyne, including Lady Agatha Descoyne. Now, we know why we love this movie. Why did you pick it?
Because it is one of those movies that makes something very, very difficult to do seem like a breeze, which is doing a black comedy.
Right.
And it takes a couple of viewings to realize how the tightrope they're walking in terms of tone in this movie. This movie could become unbearable at any second, and for some reason, despite all the murders, despite the fact that the protagonist is a aggressively unlikable guy he's very elegant, he's very cinematic, but he is such a snob. So it's almost like the movie is daring itself to fail, and it never does. And that's what makes it so thrilling to me.
And so daring, as you say. You know, because you're talking about an assassin here who's the leading man, who's the hero of the picture.
Who's the hero, and then they do the thing, which is all of Alec Guinness's characters are horrible people, just like absolutely. So
all the members of the same family.
He plays all the members of the Descoyne family, and whereas Price is evil but elegant, they're evil but just rude, they're boorish, they're uncreative, they're not intelligent. So you are forced into this corner where you're going, well, I guess I'm rooting for the smart evil guy. And then they throw another wrench in the works where one of the Alec Guinness characters, the banker, ends up being kind of a sweetheart. So you're in this position, well, how are they going to kill him? Because I kind of like him now. They just keep, it's almost like Robert Hamer, the director and screenwriter, it just feels like he sat down and said, I'm going to put every obstacle in my way, and then I'm going to defeat every single one of them. And he just nails it. He nails it so hard.
And you laugh when they get bumped off, which is another thing that you kind of think, what am I doing?
You cheer when they get bumped off, especially when Lady Agatha gets bumped off, which is probably the cruelest death in the film, and it is the biggest laugh. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but they button it with a little poem. And the poem hints at something very gruesome that goes down that I won't say, but
you set it up very nicely, because this is really one of the great joys of comedy in films, I think. So let's have a look. Here it is from 1949. With a great cast, it also includes, as we say, Dennis Price, Joan Greenwood, and Valerie Hobson, as well as Alec Guinness. Here's Kind Hearts and Coronets.